Hi, today I'm going to be showing you guys a demonstration of the water of hydration lab. Now this is for those of you guys that are unable to attend in person. You can at least still do lab write-up and all that fun stuff, even though you're not actually here to collect the data. Now, again, the purpose of this, we're basically trying to find out what is the empirical formula of magnesium sulfate, all right, the crystal. In other words, Epsom salts. All right, so first basic step is we got everything all set up here. First basic step is we're going to take this, which is called a crucible, and we're going to measure its mass along with the lid. All right, and we're going to record what its empty mass is. Now this has been clean and dry. It has to be dry for this to be to work well. The measurements have to be as precise as possible. So we're going to, inaccurate as possible, excuse me. So we're going to measure that and go all the way out to 1/100th of a gram. So I'm going to put 27.28. All right. So good pen here. So that's going to be 27.28 grams. All right. 27.28 grams. Then, while it's still on here, I am going to add up to approximately 5 grams of Epsom salts. Now, the Epsom salts, since it's 27.26, I'm going to be adding it until it's about 5 grams more. And I'm going to try to get it as close to as possible to 32 grams. So I'm going to start adding. And I want to have about 5 grams more. So I'm going to add. All right. So right now I have 32.23. All right. I think that's close enough. So I'm going to have 32.23 grams. All right. 32.23 grams. Now I am going to put it into the clay triangle, all right, which it fits nicely. And I'm going to heat it. I'm going to heat it a lot. I'm going to put the cover on. The cover is important in order to prevent it from spilling out. So I'm going to go and light my lab burner. Do the appropriate steps. To a nice hot flame. Lower that down so that the tip of it is just underneath. And basically I'm going to heat it up for the appropriate amount of time, about 5 minutes. All right, I'm going to do a little cut here so you guys don't have to sit here and watch me do this for 5 minutes. So we have heated it up for anywhere between about 5 minutes or so, 5 to 8 minutes. And then, very important, we let it cool on the triangle with the lid off so that it has a chance to cool off, because you never want to put a hot crucible on a scale. It actually breaks the scale. So I'm going to carefully take the crucible now. That should be cool, but just in case, I'm still going to be using the tongs. I'm going to measure its mass with the lid. And after the first heating, I have a mass of, looks like 29.78. So I'm going to write that down up here, 29.78 grams. And then I'm going to do it again. See, the point of doing it a second time is to make sure that no more water can be removed, okay? So I'm going to raise that up just a little bit. I'm going to relight my lab burner, close this down, light it, open it up, adjust it, and now I'm going to let it Again, heat up for about 5 to 8 minutes and then cool off for 5 minutes. And then we'll do the last heating and get the last measurement. All right, thank you. All right, so we have waited, we've heated it again for 5 minutes. We've waited for 5 minutes. And now I'm going to take the final measurement. Take the crucible, put it on the scale along with the lid. And I get 29.78, which is exactly what I was hoping for, because that means that I can trust that number, okay? This is going to be the final mass of the crucible, the dehydrated Epsom salts, and the cover, all right? Right, and here's the data for you guys to use for this lab. Again, all the work must be shown. You just simply follow the results. Simply follow the directions given in the results, showing all your work, and you should be able to complete this lab even remotely. If you have any questions, please make sure you come to tutorial. Thanks a lot and good luck.